Zena, don't touch me.
I heard you trying to my friend.
Rape nobody.
So why'd you try to rape my friend?
I got Somali niggas that
Why'd
do
you
it.
try to rape my friend? Why you trying to? Why you
Record him, record him. No. Yeah, we got Zena right here. Hit me, hit me. Ain't nobody doing nothing, bitch. You do something. Nah, I said I got niggas that'll do it. And I got niggas that'll get you too, Zena.
See, they're up. So now she's threatened. So now you got, Johnny is threatening now another girl.
No, that bitch didn't. Fuck you, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, you know? Free speech, nigga. Free speech, nigga. Get that bitch out. If you don't train, you can't fight for shit.
If the police send it to the prosecutor, if you go from 2 to 3, on step 3, you have a 90% plus conviction rate. Probably more like 98% conviction rate, which means they will charge you. We're at stage 3 now. We're at stage 3.
Johnny Somali's threat is now surfacing on the internet, which is actually throwing Johnny Somali into huge trouble again. As you know, for some days now, after Johnny Somali was offered a deal with Party.com, he has been streaming nonsense on Party.com and also got arrested and released within a few hours. Just for that, people are mad. They are tracking down the footage that could make Johnny's prison time even worse. Not just this video, I've got more updates that could potentially make Johnny Somali's legal situation even worse. First, watch this video where Johnny Somali's friends, Gino, Hank, and especially Johnny Somali, were called out by this lady for threatening to rape her friend. When this lady called out the 3 of Johnny's friends, look how scared they were.
Zena, don't touch me.
I heard you trying to rape my friend.
Rape nobody.
So why'd you try to rape my friend?
I got Somali niggas that
Why'd
do
you
it.
try to rape my friend? Why you trying to? Why you
Record him, record him. No. Yeah, we got Zena right here. Hit me, hit me. Ain't nobody doing nothing, bitch. Hit me. Oh, whoa. Why don't you stop this? Do something. Do something. You do something. Nah, I said I gotta do it. And I got niggas that'll get you too, Zena.
See, they're up. So now she's threatened. So now you got, Johnny is threatening now another girl with gang, attacks. So more threats there to somebody else as well.
I said it, bitch. Why don't you do something?
This is not the first time Johnny Somali has done these things multiple times. Here, he also threatened to rape a woman. Yes, guys, I have more. In this video, Johnny was seen talking very inappropriately to a girl who was only 16.
You're 16.
I don't care. My white friend likes you.
I'm 16.
My white.
In this situation, when the girl approached Johnny for a photo, instead of taking the photo, Johnny suggested that his white friend liked her, which I believe is inappropriate and potentially harmful to say to an underage individual.
I'm 16.
My white friend likes you. I'm sorry, I don't like white women. It's all about. I don't like white women.
Do you know what's worse? In his recent trial that happened on March 7th, the court didn't bring up these charges, which are so crucial. Although later on it was said that these charges will come up in his next trial. As you know, his trial has already happened, but some court cases are still left and have been delayed until April. But now, before those cases even happen, new proof has been found that could put him in jail for a very long time. I don't know if you remember, but Johnny Somali once openly said during his live stream that he would rape a girl. He directly made this statement to her, which caused a lot of controversy. Recently, Legal Mindset shared this issue on social media, where they mentioned that Ramzi Khalid Ismail, also known as Johnny Somali, now faces 4 criminal charges, 2 obstruction charges, and 2 under the Minor Crimes Act in the Western District of Seoul. However, one incident that has not yet led to criminal charges is his explicit gang rape threat, which can be seen here.
What happened to him? No, what is this guy doing? He's drinking soju and then throwing up.
Shut up, you dirty ass fat, you dirty ass dirty. Johnny, don't ever lie on my ass.
Oh my god.
Swear to God, I got niggas out. I got.
However, in the recent cases against him, this issue has not been mentioned. If you look at the reasons why he was sent to jail, the charges against him include 2 counts of obstruction of business and 2 minor crimes. But there has been no discussion about his threat to.
If the police send it to the prosecutor, if you go from 2 to 3, on step 3, you have a 90% plus conviction rate. Probably more like 98% conviction rate, which means they will charge you. We're at stage 3 now. We're at stage 3. He just confirmed, he literally told himself that in the Eastern District, there is a 5th charge, which has not been, the prosecutors haven't officially announced it yet, but it's coming. Which means, remember the theory I said, guys? That they're going to hit him with these little obstruction ones and they're going to trick him into pleading guilty?
Also, in the current situation, as you know, Party.com just unbanned Johnny Somali and gave him multiple guidelines to follow in order to not get banned again. The rules are no drinking alcohol on live stream, no harassing CX streamers, no talks of sexual violence, no using the N-word with the hard R. Yes, these are some guidelines Party made for Johnny, but I really have strong doubts that Johnny Somali will follow them. Later on, Legal Mindset shared a big update on Party.com, which is not confirmed or verified even by Legal Mindset, but from Chinese translation, it was found out that Party.com is promoting terrorism and operating illegal cryptocurrency by supporting and generating profits from Johnny Somali's criminal activities, which is clearly against the laws of the Republic of Korea. Therefore, all citizens are requested to promptly report this to the Korea Communication Standards Commission via mobile phone or internet. If that's true, then along with Johnny Somali, Party.com will also face trouble. Also, people are calling out Hank Yu for using the N-word and pretending to behave like black people, which he isn't. And he is from a rich family, which you will see from this video.
No, that bitch didn't. F you, get the fuck out of here, you know? Free speech, free speech. If you don't train, you can't fight for shit. I actually pressed charges against those five for aggravated assault. Type 1 if you want me to thug hunt ice and suck off.
By the way, there could be a new charge getting filed against Johnny Somali. As you guys already know, Johnny Somali harassed a streamer named Nanati. In that restaurant named Great Hookah Bar, Johnny Somali broke a bottle and ordered a drink but left without paying. If someone can contact this bar, have them file an obstruction of business charge on Johnny. So yes, you just saw from this post. If the restaurant presses charges on Johnny Somali for obstruction of business, Johnny could be getting another 1 or 6 months of jail for this. This isn't just about Johnny Somali being loud here. He's crossed serious lines. He didn't just disrespect Korea. He went as far as mocking their religion. He showed up at a place of worship where someone was peacefully offering their respects, a part of Korean culture, and started saying things like, their religion isn't good, Christianity is better. That's insane. Even Legal Mindset slammed him hard for this. He gave a brutal criticism, calling out how completely out of line and disrespectful Johnny's behavior was.
This is particularly disgusting. So let me explain what's going on here. He is at the local Methodist church, right? So Koreans, in case you don't know, Koreans are the highest percentage Christians in all of Asia, right? This is at the local Methodist church. These wreaths are likely left out for funerals for people who passed away, right? So he's going and f***ing around at the local church with what is probably, I need to take a better look at it, with essentially like funeral proceedings at a church. This is really f***ed up, right? Really fucked up. Like, once again, I don't like to curse, and I don't normally curse. But when things are really bad, like, it's appropriate. This like actually like really fundamentally bothers me, like on a deeper, like a very deep level. There's a lot of things that bother me, but this really bothers me, like high level bothers, right? Yeah, that's what's going on here. Yeah. So let's play this. This is you'll see.
I come to pray. How are you?
So there's see the cross there. There's the flowers, because typically you'll leave those out for funerals, you know, and when people pass away.
I touch Jesus like you. No way. No, I'm Jesus like you. No, me, I'm Jesus. I pray.
So he's in his face while he's trying to do this.
Let me do it like you.
Hellcar sent $5.
Oh, hell no.
Honestly, Johnny Somali's antics aren't just some harmless trolling anymore. They're way beyond that. The chaos he recently caused in Korea wasn't just random drama. What's even crazier is that after all that, it was reported that the police were supposed to arrest him, but turns out he was the one who actually called the police himself, all just to create content. That's wild. The YouTuber Atozi covered this in detail.
What's the point of this stream other than making everything worse for yourself in court? Like, I get he's drunk and his decision making is terrible, but it gets to a point where, buddy, this is ridiculous. I'm just kind of at a loss of words for this point, but it's about to get so much worse because from that stream, they found out they're wanted from the police for questioning. So they call the police themselves for content.
Let's talk to you. So Hank, the police want to talk to me right now?
Yes.
Can we call him right now?
Yes.
Call him right now. Let's put on speaker. Yo, on content. Apparently Hank called the police station and the police want to talk right now. So we're going to put it on speaker, right, Hank? Cop's gonna call you?
He isn't his client. This is just his friend who's always there trying to dig Johnny out of trouble. And unfortunately, he just doesn't realize that Johnny is a sinking ship that will drag everyone around him down with him if he could.
Anyway, that's it for today's video. Let me remind you one more time. Johnny Somali is now being accused of some serious stuff, including rape, and yet he's still out here getting away with it. That's not okay. He needs to be held accountable under the proper legal system, and those rape allegations should be officially charged against him. Let me know if you agree with me. And guys, throughout this whole video, I never asked for a like or subscribe, but if you do, it would support this channel in a huge way. Please consider subscribing and liking this video. Thanks for watching.